Hello guys, and welcome back to this channel. In this video we will be reviewing how our last week's analysis went and how our last week's signals went, and we will also be dropping a weekly forecast of this week's analysis. So if you are new to this channel, please hit this subscribe button so you wouldn't miss out when we drop our next week's analysis and more videos to come on this channel. If you want to watch our last week's analysis video, you can check the description where we tagged the video. So let's get to this video. So what you can see right here is the VIP channel where we drop all our signals, and the first pair that we will be reviewing is the CAD JPY. This is the first pair that we dropped a signal on for last week. We dropped the signal on this by 10:19 a.m. on Tuesday around this region right here. We have already marked out this region, and let's check out that region on the 1 hour time frame to see how the price went. We placed a trade around this region right here when we saw that there was an opportunity, and okay, let's remove this right here. Let's remove this box. This green line is the level which we placed. This line is the level which we placed the trade, which is 8722. We placed it around this level for the CAD JPY, and as you can see on the 30 minutes time frame, the price went up just about 10 pips, and it reversed on us, and it broke our support level that we used to measure it. And when it broke the level, we thought it was going to reverse anyway, but it broke this level and triggered our stop loss. We set a stop loss of about 27 pips from this level, which was about 86.95, about 27 pips from that level, and the price smashed our stop loss and went right down. We discovered that the price is respecting this trend line that you can see here. This trend line, the price is respecting this trend line. So the problem with this trade was that we didn't wait for enough confirmation before trading it. We usually check out our candlesticks confirmation on the 4 hour time frame, and as you can see on our 4 hour time frame, every of our candlesticks was bearish. This candlestick was bearish, this was bearish. So we didn't wait for a confirmation, a reversal confirmation. So we entered the trade quite early and we lost this trade. We lost about 27 pips, which is actually quite a number for us. And as you can see, the price reversed when it got to this level and went in the direction that we predicted it to go. But we already stopped out at this level, so we lost this trade. Although we wouldn't have entered this trade, anyway, even if the price showed a reversal pattern, but because it already disrespected this support level right here, and we expected that it was going to come down to this level right here, which is the next support, but unfortunately this was a fake out and it created a new support level. So we're going to be marking out this level as a new support level for this trade. And I guess that was the highlight of our Canadian dollar to the Japanese yen. So the next trade we placed after the Canadian dollar to the Japanese yen is the US dollar to the Japanese yen. And I want to quickly address an issue for this USD to the JPY. There was a person on the group that was kind of putting pressure on other traders to close this trade when it was in loss. So I just want to address something. When you see that the price is not going in your favor, and you see that the price is moving against you, as long as you have a stop loss, do not leave that trade. Just sit back, relax, and trust your analysis. As long as you have set your stop loss, do not look back at the trade and close it if it is not going against you, if it is not going in your direction. As you can see in this trade, we placed a buy around this region, which we which we marked here. We placed a buy around this region, and let's check out the trade on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour time frame. We placed the trade around 109.18 level, 109.18 level, which is 109.18, which is this level here. Okay, this level here. Let's take out our long position, and we predicted that the price was going to go at least about 100 pips from this level. Okay, and we set a stop loss of about 30 pips, which is the price of 20 pips, 30 pips, which is about which is 108.88, 108.8888, which is about this level. Okay, so we placed the trade around here. We expected that the price was going to go in our favor, but as you can see, the price hit our stop loss, then bounced, then went back down about 40 pips thereabouts, and it's reversed when it got to this level and went in the direction that we predicted it. So what we are supposed to learn from this is that the price faked out on this support level, that you can see right here. It faked out on this support level, and as you can see, it created a new chart pattern which is respecting this trend channels that you can see right here. So it is going to be obeying these trend channels that you can see right here. And this spike was as a result of this spike that you can see from here to here, was as a result of the NFP news that was released, which strengthened the US dollar pair. So the US dollar is going to be rising for the rest of the week, and when we are doing our forecast for this week, we are going to be analyzing this whole US dollar to the Japanese yen pair. So the next trade that we dropped after that, after the US dollar to the JPY, was the GBP to the JPY. The GBP to the JPY. And as you can see from this chart, let it load. As you can see from this chart, we placed the trade around here, this region where we marked out this box. Let's check it out on the 1 hour time frame. We placed the trade around here, and this line was where we placed our buy. We sent out a buy signal for the US dollar to the Japanese yen pair, and let's take out our long position. It went about 20 pips thereabout in profit in our favor, and then it reversed. It went from here, it went 20 pips in our favor, and it reversed. But on although it's we kind of set our stop loss above our entry so that we wouldn't be risking more than we can afford to lose. So it stopped us out in profit anyway, but it reversed, and as it reversed, you can see that this is a fake out. This is a fake out. It broke the support level. It went back to test the support level. It tested it once again and went in the direction that we predicted it to go. So what we just learned from this was that we didn't create enough room for a fake out, and I think we entered quite early. We saw our confirmation candlesticks. We saw that it was testing the support, and we decided to place a buy, thinking that it was going to go in our direction. But look at this wick right here, this long wick. This is a very crazy ass fake out. Pardon my language, but this is a very crazy fake out, and it really messed with us. As you can see, if you're following this trend line that we drew right here, when it broke the trend line, it came back to retest this trend line. So this looked like a very good area to buy, as it is also a support level, but unfortunately it stopped us out quite early, and we didn't make the most out of this trade. But we are going to be watching this trade for this our next week, when we are doing our forecast for this week. A timeline has been created for this video, so if you want to skip the whole review of how our last week's forex signals and forex trades went, you can just check the description where we created a timeline for every part of this video, so in case you want to just skip to watch this week's analysis, you can just check out that area to skip and then watch the other forex forecast that we have for this week. So the next trade that we traded, that we placed after the GBP JPY, was the NZD card, that is the New Zealand dollar to the Canadian dollars. And as you can see, we placed the trade around this region right here, this region that is circled, which was almost like a sniper entry for us. We placed the trade around this region, and from here, when we placed the trade, it just immediately reversed and started going in our favor. And it is down now. It is now down about we placed the trade around the price of 0.88.45, which is, let's look for, which is around 45, which is around this region right here. And it is down about how many pips? Let's measure that out. It is down about 55 pips, thereabout. It is down about 55 pips, and as you can see from this analysis, we used a support level to place a trade, to place this trade. We used this support level to place this trade. Okay, I think I kind of deleted that support level. Yes, we use this level to place the trade, this support level, referencing it to this support. We created enough room for fake out, which was about 40 pips thereabout. Yes, we placed our stop loss at about 70 pips thereabout. The reason why we placed it so far was to create enough room for a fake out, because we know that if this price is going to fake out, it won't fake out and get to this level. It might just fake out and reverse at the end of the day. So we were quite confident that this price wasn't going to fake out more than that amount of pips, although that is a very, very high risk. And when you are taking a very high risk trade like that, you should be using a very, very small lot size, which is why it's very important for you to measure the risk to reward ratio before placing the trade. Don't just risk what you cannot afford to lose. And we predicted about 100 pips for this trade, more than 100 pips. We predicted about 120 pips for this trade. So we are still predicting that the price is going to reach this level right here. So, which is, it is a very meaningful reward. It is a very meaningful reward for us, and this level is the level that we're going to be getting out of this trade. So after that, we placed a trade on the NZAUUSD. We used the same strategy that we used for that to place the trade for this also. As you can see, this is where we placed the trade. This place where we marked is where we placed the trade. We placed it around the price of 0.072, which is around this region right here, and it is now down about how many pips? It is now down about 65 pips. It is down about 55 pips, although we've taken profit at TP1, which is 20 pips. We've taken profit at about TP2, which is 50 pips. So we're just waiting for it. We also predicted about 120 pips for this trade, and we're also waiting for it to get to this level before we get out of this trade. We're not predicting that the price is going to touch touch that level, but we're just predicting that the price is going to move down, and when we take our 120 pips, we get out of the trade satisfied. So how we place this trade, we also use the same strategy that we used to place the NZD card to also trade this, and we set a stop loss of about 40 pips for this trade, just to create enough room for a fake out. So in case the trade is going to be faking out, it is not going to take us out in any way. So we place this level as the level for our stop loss to create enough room for a fake out. that is all for the signals, the review of our last week's analysis. We made about 120 pips thereabout in profit for this week, and we made about 57 pips in loss for this week. So we are I think we have a profit of about 60 pips for this week, which is not so bad, although we had some trades that were just hitting take profits this week. So we definitely made more than 60 pips for this week. So I think that is that for our last week's analysis, the review of our last week's analysis. Let's jump right into this week's analysis. The first thing to consider is to check forexfactory.com to look at trades that you should avoid trading during the week so that they wouldn't affect the way your price will be moving for this week. And this week is the week of August 9th till August 14th, August 8th to August 4, let's just say August 9th. So as you can see, it is only the US dollars that we are going to be avoiding for the week. We can trade every other currency pair except the US dollar for the week. And we are expecting news on Wednesday around 1:30 p.m. or 12:30 p.m. London time, and also around 1:30 p.m. on Thursday. So on Wednesday and on Thursday, we are going to be avoiding the US dollars by these times. So that's all we're going to be leaving out for our week. Every other currency pair, we can trade them strictly with price action and sentimental analysis. We're going to be analyzing just 6 pairs for this week, and the pairs include the Euro USD, the GBP JPY, Euro JPY, USD JPY, CAD JPY, and gold to the US dollars. So firstly, we'll start with the gold to the US dollars, and as we can see from this, look at this right here. This is the result of the NFP news. One thing about gold is that during news events, gold really reacts to US dollars news. So you should be careful trading US dollars before Wednesday and Thursday by those times that you saw, so that you wouldn't be taken out by news spikes. So as you can see this markup. You can see many lines drawn here. These lines were drawn in our previous video, one of our first, and I'm going to tag that video. These lines were, this analysis was taken in that video. I'm going to tag that video in the description of this video. So if you want to watch how we made all this analysis, you can check that video out. So, and as you can see from here, this price kind of bounced on this support level, but we aren't going to be trusting this because this is not enough confirmation for our reversal pattern on this support level. This looks like a continuation pattern, and I'm predicting that the price is still going to break and keep going down. But we have already set an alert for this level in case the price gets to this level. TradingView is going to alert us by email for us to check this chart when the price gets to this level that we marked out. So when the price gets to this level, we're going to just be checking if there is a reversal chart pattern or if there's a continuation chart pattern. So we're going to be sending out a signal on this in case we see a reversal chart pattern, because we only trade reversal chart patterns. We don't trade continuation chart patterns because I guess that is quite risky. You don't know when a price will stop moving in one direction, but you can definitely tell when a price is going to move in a reversed direction. That is why we are setting all these levels. These levels are potential reversal level. A support level is a potential reversal level, while a resistance level is another potential reversal level. So because of the NFP news this week, the price is most likely going to break this level, this third support level that we selected right here. The price is most likely going to break it, and we're going to be watching if the price is going to get to this level. So we are going to get alerted if the price gets to this level, and watch if we are seeing a reversal pattern or a continuation pattern. And if the price breaks this level, we're going to be watching out for the price when it gets to this level. So that is the whole analysis we have on the gold to the US dollar. So the next pair that we're going to be analyzing is the euro to the Japanese yen pair, euro JPY pair. And for the euro to the JPY pair, from what I can see, it has disrespected this trend lines that we drew right here, and this looks like a really nice resistance level. If you ask me, this looks like a really nice this looks like a potential resistance level. So we just set an alert for this level. As you can see, this yellow dotted line, this is an alert. In case this price touches this level, we're going to get alerted by trading view to check this level when the price crosses this level. So we are going to be watching out for this level, and when trading view alerts us on this level, we're going to be looking at this level to see whether the price is going to create a reversal pattern for this level. So just in case things go in our favor, we are going to, let's take out our short position to see how we're going to be predicting how we are going to be forecasting our gains for this week. So this is about 100 pips we're predicting about 100 pips in case it touches this level. So this trade might actually be worth it, and we're going to be setting a stop loss of about 30 pips thereabout, depending on how this week's movement is going to be like. And in case the price breaks this level and gets to this level, we're going to be placing our trade around here. So let's see, and we'll be reducing our risk to about 20 pips thereabout if the price gets to this level. So but the target is still going to be around 100 pips or 110 pips thereabout. So this trade might be worth it for this week. And then the next pair that we're going to be analyzing after the euro JPY is GBP JPY. So for the GBP JPY, we have already set an alert for when the price gets to this level. When it crosses this price right here, we have set an alert for this level. But although the price looks like it's reversing already, but we'll just see how things will go this week. This looks like a pretty strong uptrend, so the price might most likely get to this level and reverse down. So we'll see how things will be going for the GBP JPY this week. Just in case we might be needing to place a trade here, let's see if this trade might be worth it. So this is about we're predicting that the price might go about 130 pips for this week, and we're predicting a stop loss of about 25 pips, 26 pips thereabouts. So this might actually be worth it. This is a very nice risk to reward ratio for this week. So the GBP JPY might be worth it. But another thing we should consider is that the price might actually break this resistance level right here, so we should also be watchful of that. I guess that's the whole analysis we have for the GBP JPY for this week. We have set our alert level, so by Monday or next week we should be seeing how things will be for the GBP JPY. The next pair that we're going to be analyzing is the US dollars to the JPY, and we have set respective levels that we're predicting for this US dollars to the JPY. And as you can see, the price is moving in a strong uptrend, and this is because of the NFP news that was released on Friday. It's moving, it reversed around this level and is moving in a very strong uptrend, and we're predicting that the news will make the uptrend of this price to last up to this level. And when it gets to this level, we're going to be watching this chart. When trading view alerts us to check this level, we're going to be watching this chart, and we're going to see if the price is going to reverse on this level. And then the next level, in case it breaks this level due to the news, because investors are going to be pumping a lot of money into this currency, which is the US dollars So it might make the trade to want to get to this level. It might break this level and get to this level. This is another level we're going to be watching out for. And in case the uptrend is very strong, it might break this level and get to this level. So that is our forecast for the US dollars to the JPY pair this week. This level is going to be our last level that we're going to be checking to see if the price is going to reverse, although we're going to be setting a resistance level here just in case the price might want to reverse on this level. So we're going to be watching these levels to see if the price is going to break or bounce on these levels. So that is it for the US dollars to the JPY. And the next pair that we're going to be reviewing is CAD JPY. CAD JPY. We did the same thing. Since most of these pairs move in the same way, we are predicting that the price might get to this level and same thing all over and over again. It might reverse on this level, and if it doesn't reverse on this level, it might get to this level and reverse. So we're just going to be waiting for our alerts to get triggered. I'm sorry that we set these alerts before we recorded this video. We recorded this video initially, but what happened was that we forgot to save this file, so we have to record all over again, which is quite painful and quite stressful. So the next pair we're going to be reviewing after the CAD JPY, we are just going to add one extra pair to our week's analysis, which is the NZD to the JPY. For this we've already set an alert for this, although the price looks like it has already started reversing, but I have a very strong feeling that it might want to retest this resistance level and might want to go down. So all JPY pairs, we analyze them the same because they all move the same way. They move the same way most of the time. When you see a JPY pair buying, all of them are usually buying at the same time, and when you see a JPY selling, all of them are usually selling at the same time. So I guess that's all for this week's analysis. If you want to watch how we marked up all these our charts, you can check our previous videos, our previous analysis videos on how we marked up these charts, because these charts didn't just mark themselves up in this video. We already marked them up in our previous videos, so you can just check that out to see how we marked up these charts, so you wouldn't be feeling lost in this video. So if you learned something new in this video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe to this channel, and if you need signals on these trades, you can join our Telegram channel. All the links that you need are in the description of this video below. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.